I'm now live. Welcome everybody. Welcome to the live stream. Hope you're all well. Before I go live, because I did go live on Wednesday, just my painful gums, but I explained that when more people come in. Let's have a look, see what we've got. Let's see there. Perfect. Wait for a few more minutes, people to pop in. There. Messages. All messages. Right. No one watching now. Yeah, just a stressful week. On another set of antibiotics. Oh, just wait for them to pop in. Yeah, hope you're well. I'll try to be back soon for a another live or video. Didn't go to the car boot today because I just didn't feel up to it. You know, I got enough stuff to list, plus my mouth, like here, upper left, was going scatty. But if you're in, do say hello. Let's say hello. There, top chat, live. I'm just going to chat out there. Hi, Scuba Shaggy, thanks for popping in. Appreciate that. Pop out chat. There we go. So if you've got any questions, pop them in the side chat. So you may know I went live on Wednesday night because Monday gone. I've really painful like gum, top left gum, and I'm like, okay. I had a dentist appointment on Friday, just gone, and I was like, right, okay, I'm gonna have to forward that to Tuesday if I can. And I did, and they gave me some antibiotics after they took £500 off me because I needed 3 teeth out, wisdom tooth, one that's rotten, and another one that's pushing up. Supposed to have that last Thursday, but didn't. I'll get into that in a minute. And basically, I had amoxicillin, and that's like one side of it's a slow release, the other side's fast release, like a long pill, 3 times a day. And I was like, okay, but it sort of worked, sort of didn't. It sort of didn't touch the sides really. So I was like, right, okay. And now I've got another one, starts with M, but I'm not sure what it is. AMOX, amoxicillin, like antibiotics. I can't remember the other one. Antibiotics for gums. Because the last one I got the other day, massive round ones. Oh, my mouth on fire when I had those. Metron, Izodol. They're different to amoxicillin. Yeah, that's amoxicillin. There we go. Anyway, supposed to have dental appointment last Friday, but I didn't get it because apparently the person who used to work at the dentist I go to, he lives in North Leicester and supposed to come down because I had a appointment. Just so happened someone cancelled an appointment and I got one. So I was like, right, okay, yes, apparently he was ill, but like rubbish. Made one for the 22nd of this month. Hopefully that comes through. If not, then I'll cancel that, get my money back and leave the practice because I'm sick of the practice anyway. Sick of the trying to get in where mum goes, but pay my money, but probably a better service. You know, regarding the old dentist and that. Got any comments? Pop them in the side chat. So yeah, that's quite painful, really. Because last night it was the last day of the amoxicillin. And it was like so painful. I take paracetamol with it. But yeah, it's just one of those things. But I don't know. It's one of those things. Because amoxicillin is active against all common infections. They're not the same anyway. They're different. So I've done a lot with eBay. I did some photographs yesterday, and I did 3 listings last night: a beer stein and 2 Disney mugs. But for a while I haven't done much because I had been in pain. And I noticed it about 4 weeks ago when I like a little bit of what's the word? It was when I was having cold water, and I was like a bit of a It's like when you have ice cream. Sometimes you get a little nerve tingling. So I'm like, oh, for God's sake. I kind of ignored it, and then it got to a point on Monday night where I can't. It was the worst pain I've ever felt. So I'm like, okay, because they did quote £1,000 for the teeth. I paid 500. I'm not paying no more unless they do the work. If they don't do the work, then I'm getting my money back. But I'm on Metronidazole, whatever. Comparison, because all different, but it's sort of working in a way. It takes a few weeks. I've got 5 days supply, and then I'll have to see if I need any more. If they supply any more, if not, then God knows. But you can't have no alcohol at all with these new ones. No alcohol products, nothing for the full course plus 2 extra days, which is fair enough. Amoxicillin is a penicillin type antibiotic that may be used to treat infections caused by sepsis, bacteria, usually tolerated by rashes, common side effect. So I thought, like, because I've got a lump up there on my left gum, and 10 shot waves to the teeth, and I'm like, okay, right. So, so that was penicillin based, amoxicillin, and the metronidazole is a antibiotic that is particularly effective at treating infections caused by susceptible anaerobic bacteria. Because I kind of thought it was going to be a abscess, but it wasn't, thankfully, because they're fucking painful. But side effects are like sore gums, like when you have injections in for a dentist, and also red raw, one of the side effects. So I had that earlier when I had breakfast, because you would take these ones during and after food, like breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So I'm like, that's all I need. Like, this year has been a shit year for me. 2024 can bugger off, literally. Because if you remember back in the early months, I had a good January. I went to the Hitchin meetup in January. And then, to be fair, the weather was awful. February, March, and that. Started the Carboots, and then I think it might have been April. Was it April or was it March? March, April, something like that. It's on my Instagram where I got rather ill. I had COVID again. I was right, March or April, yeah. And then in space of a month, I had COVID. I had eye infection, which was what do you call it? The Highline Up Venti, thanks for popping in. Which was conjunctivitis. That was painful conjunctivitis in the eye. I couldn't see on one Sunday. I couldn't see at all. I was like that. I was painful. Well, it was COVID, conjunctivitis, and something else I had. I can't remember now. But I was getting treated for it via tablets and the rest of that. So I was like ill for like a month, literally, because I missed like, a few jumble sales and other things I could have gone to. And then that was like March to April, and then back end of May, they went into hospital, and then all that sort of palaver, and it was like great. It was been stressful since he came out of hospital, and then for the last couple of weeks, my gums have been playing up. But I did have some good trips out to London with a mate, but I had to put that on hold until I get my teeth out or whatever I do. So at the moment, it feels like someone's jabbed like anaesthetic into my side, but at least it's working in a way. So I've got to keep drinking lots of water and that. Less coke, but that really does help. But it's one of those things. Hope you're well, Lum Vinci. Just popping in, but I just wanted to come on just to update you because they didn't go live last Wednesday. I was just like, felt like awful. I just couldn't do it, you know. And Reselling has suffered. Everything else has suffered. It's just like great. But I will get back into it. And hopefully next week, maybe Tuesday or Wednesday, something like that, I'll go out and film. I meant to film before, but I didn't. Can't remember why. I was like, was it last week or no? It wasn't last week. It was week before last. That's right. I didn't go to the Carboot today, by the way, because I just felt awful. Like some of my gums were hurting. I left it. I know that like other people like Pete, Sales Unexpected, they didn't go down the Carboot. I had enough stuff to list anyway. So, but I will be going next weekend, which is the 18th, because of the fact that I find that like especially from the 25th, like bank holiday weekend at the end of this month, after that I find that the boot sales, Carboots and that, they decline quite rapidly because people have sold all their good stuff, and then you get more traders. Not saying traders aren't good. No, don't get me wrong. But it's just the fact that like I find that a lot of quality of the stuff has just gone boom. So people can't sell and they're just trying to get rid of the last bits. Because my local car boot's up to 5th of November. Because the 9th of November, I think is it 9th? Or is it, it's basically Sunday after that. They have the 9th of November. Is it 9th? I'm just trying to think. Whatever it is, I think it's actually it might be the 2nd. Actually, can't come to think of it. The 2nd, last one, and then the 9th they have the fireworks there. So it all ends and it moves a little bit after that into a car park in a local town. But I never go because I always take about 4 months off from car booting. But I do try and sell. Like this stuff I've got, and also do charity shops and jumble sales, because jumble sales like none in August, and you get September, October, November, quite a few. So I do tend to go to try and film. I was having a look in the chat. I've got it up here and up on the side. Fine, thanks, Peter. Just enjoying the sunshine in the garden. I didn't go to the Carbot either. That's fair enough. Good, you're well. Love like Vinci. No, I just couldn't with my teeth. How's my dad doing? Yeah, he's okay. He just goes in and out of like you can always tell when he's not with it because his eyes are like wide open. Got a bit of a sore eye. Mum will probably go try and get some antibiotics for that. Still having the carers and stuff, but other than that, we're coping. Hi Philip, thanks for popping in. Yes, tomorrow's going to be, I think, 30 degrees here. Something like that, about 30 degrees. Let's have a look. Weather. Let's have a look. We got Epsom. That's it. Yeah, 30 degrees tomorrow. I'm hoping I can get around to doing a day in the life sort of vlog. Tuesday 26, Wednesday 25, cloudy, and then Thursday, Friday, rain. So it'd probably be better if I film on Wednesday, a little bit cooler, because it just gets too hot out here. Hot and humid. That's what it does. But I'll see, because depends how my side is. Depends if I can. But which I'll see. But yeah, it's gonna be warm tomorrow, 30 degrees. I'm just at home. I've got one to pack, which I'm not sure if I paid yet. But hopefully I pay soon. Just a bundle of little miniature little figures that I sold. Let's have a look in the chat. But as I say, just for recap, I'm on some tablets now. I've had amoxicillin for 5 days. Now I'm on some other ones. Hopefully they work. But you've got to put up with the pain until they work. But if I need another course, get another course with my dentist. Then if they don't come through with the appointment on the 22nd, then I'll just get my money back and cancel and just not make another one. Because I've got a hygienist appointment on the 5th of, I think it's the 5th of September, which is all I need. Not at the moment, Philip. I did 2 gaming streams of Crash Bandicoot last week because I got so pissed off with the dentist. I thought I'd go live, but no, not at the moment. No, I haven't got any planned. It all depends on how bad my gums are. If they're sending shockwaves through to my teeth, if they are, then I won't do it. But if they're not, then I might do one. Don't know, back end of the week, maybe. But I'll let you know anyway on the second channel and on this channel. But hopefully I get my Wednesday night live done. But I'll turn you around and sort out. How do I turn you around? There we go. Oh, stupid thing. Oh no, that's just my part of my phone. It's crap. Sort that. Yeah, I've been working through some of these. I've been picking up a lot of pictures lately. That's it. Been picking up a lot of pictures lately. This is the Bank of England. I went actually here the other week. I think I did a video on that. Oh, did I? No, I didn't. No, I didn't. No, I did some videos, and this one is a nice one. A double www. About £20 each. What I can get back on these, and then knit this one up for me, a couple of quid. Get about £10 to £15 on the Queen one. I've listed those 2 together. I've Reselling pets, Scotch tapes. These are all in here. Listed. Those have been photographed. These are to be photographed. I've put them. That's done. I've listed that. Let's put that away. These 1, 2, 3, 4. Barrel must go for around £10 to £15. I've listed that. And then I've got some of these to go. Just a variety of stuff. And I've listed that one and that one. And I've got list some of the others. And then you've got this one here, which already presentation ones. Well, not all, actually 3, because there's 4, I think, something like 4 or 5. But I got these at a car boot I'm going to, well, hopefully get to next weekend at the rugby club. But I've still got loads and stuff to sort and list and do, you know. So I try and work through. But every time I start to work through it, I either end up with Painfull, wherever it may be, or things happen and just distract. But I've had a number of days where I've just had to relax, because I've been watching a bit of the Olympics. I'm glad actually that's finished, because it got so boring in the end. Now with football seasons starting, but not that Chelsea doing very well, but besides the point. Got any questions, put them in the side chat. But yeah, it's just one thing after another. But if I can get the gum under control, and I can crack on. But it's bloody warm at the moment. It's gonna be warm tomorrow, but yeah, I do need to get out because I always find like going places. You can only go places to a certain period because like a lot of the places that you go like National Trust or museums, they tend to finish at a certain time or do less hours. You know what I mean? Um, and that. Oh, it's a long story, Philip. Um, you have to go back and watch the start. Um, cut a long story short, Philip. Um, I've been having painful gums for quite a number of weeks, 4 weeks on and off, and um, it got to a point on Monday where it's so painful. I got a dentist appointment. I had one on Friday, which was cancelled. I had it on Tuesday. They gave me some amoxicillin to sort it out. Had supposed to have 3 teeth out on Thursday, but the dentist, or the specialist, was ill apparently. And then I got booked the appointment, paid £500 already, but it might be £1,000. But at the moment, I'm trying to cope with the painful gums and whatever. Hopefully, it goes away soon. Yeah. So it's just a brief outline. No, I did enjoy the Olympics. Don't get me wrong. I always enjoy it, but it got to a point about 3 or 4 days ago where I got a bit sick of it. Like, and things happened. And I was like, oh, I can't bother watching now. But as I say, football season's on. Hi, Swamp Liquor. Glyn, just popping in. Just a quick live, just to catch up what I've been up to and all that. But if you didn't see the start, like with gums and the rest of that stuff, do watch back later. But yeah, it's just one of those things. Oh, it's better. Lots of water for me for now. But yeah, I do need to get on and just start listing because it's not that long, realistically, till Halloween and Christmas and all that. So as I was saying, like when I go outside and do outside vlogs to parks and to places like National Trust or museums and that, like you only get certain time to do it because A, gets cold, especially when you're walking about outside. B, a lot of these places shut early or they do reduced hours later on throughout the year. So I've got a place locally that I want to go back to, but I just every time I want to go back to it and got a time, something happens, or I got painful gums, or you know what I mean, or it gets so hot, it's just not worth going. It's better when it's cooler. But yeah, just keep subscribed. Yeah, but I say if you want to subscribe to my other channel, Quack Attack Gamer, then please do. Second channel, all that gaming and that, which I do enjoy as well as the reselling side of things. Any questions, put them in the side chat. But apart from that, and just looking after my dad and stuff like that, and just carrying on really. But as I say, like with the sourcing and that, like I think you must find that after the last bank holiday of the year, 25th, 26th of this month, August, then it sort of goes downhill because like don't have all year round car boots, and I wouldn't go to like the winter ones like back in November, December because it's too cold. Back in November, December, January, February because it's too cold and it's too dark. You see people walking around with flashlights in silly o'clock in the morning. I thought, what's the point of that? You know what I mean? But now as the nights are drawing in, earlier, less light during the day. So I've like this is the last weekend that I want to take off from the car boots up until a last one really, because I've got the rugby club one next weekend. Then I've got the local on the 25th, and then 26th is rugby club. If I do go to that one, I'm not sure yet if it's all good, any good, because basically the last time I went to the rugby club, one which I filmed, as you saw on this channel, it wasn't that good. And I walked around and going, oh, it's not great. But I did pick up a few bits. It's just the way it is, because the week before, like, our local car boot was great. I got loads of good stuff, including that boxed PS3. You might have to switch to vintage sourcing in the winter. Yeah, it's always an option if I ever needed to source from vintage. But it's always something that I will have a look at. Like, I've got a backlog, I reckon, of around, I would say, probably about 300 items to list. Oh, go sneeze. You swimming? No, I'm not. I am. No, I'm not. About 300 items to list on eBay. Some I did think about going to vintage because I've got an account for vintage, but apparently all the postage policies, postage and that is mucked up, and they've updated the app and online. And I think, did I see George Ross do a video, or was it anyway? It was someone who did a video recently about vintage, but sourcing during the winter period. So, well, autumn winter. So from November, December, January, February, they're like 4 months. I usually look at backlog. Also, there's lots of car boots, jumble sales, I should say. Start back in September. So you got September, October, and November for the jumble sales. Because there isn't that many in January. So you got, but basically it's like end of January, February is great, March, that's good, and a few in April. Not so many in May. A few in June and a few in July, but none in August. Then September, October, November, there's quite a few that are around. I'm not sure if any of them have been announced yet. Ones I went through last year, and that. So, like, just try and work that with the jumble sales, and then I can source online. Various places that I use, which I don't disclose, and then obviously I can do vintage if I need to, but usually I try and keep up with the jumble sales and the odd charity shop run and the online. So if I ever do need to look at vintage, then I will. But I've always been hearing quite a few bad things, like, oh, my item come, it's very smoky, or my item came, it's broken, it weren't the right item that came. So I'm not always a bit dubious about it anyway. And what with a lot of people not sourcing as much on Whatnot these days, because like lots of the people on Whatnot, like George Ross and Brum and Nick and that, are not doing it as much as they were doing it previously, if you get what I mean, because A, they haven't got the stock for it, and B, they just can't get on with it, like with postage costs and other things and that. It's just the way it is. Something that happened, a bit like Poshmark was here for quite a while, and all of a sudden it went, and that was it, done. But I can always source somewhere, but I've got to clear the backlog as much as I can before I can go out to do some sourcing. That's why I don't really source much during the week. Like, I hardly ever source during the week. Fine. ever need to. But like, because most of the car boots finish end of October, beginning of November, I can just be able to get enough stuff to make it last. And then if I would need to go out, and then I will go to like the jumble sales, and then go round to like source online and stuff, you know. And if I'm going anywhere, I'll pop in a charity shop, but I don't tend to get much from there. So it's always something to look for the winter. But I don't know how it's going to work out this winter coming and next year, because obviously this new eBay regulation coming through. I forget what it's called. I did a live on it the other week, where you could put all your details in about like this items made in so what's the address of the company and all that bollocks. So I'm like, you know, I get stuffed. I ain't doing that. But if they force me to do it, then it is what it is. But should be all right, you know. But yeah, I just gotta get on, and easier said than done, really. Like, forget like being distracted, like watching YouTube or anything like that. Nothing like that. Like a couple of years ago maybe, but not these days. It's more life in general. But just try and get on. But if you've got any questions, pop them in the side chat. Oh dear me. Oh, dear, yeah. It ain't one thing, it's another. But regarding the outside vlogs, I've got stuff planned that I want to do before middle of September, and then obviously I've got stuff planned. Like, I'm going to go back to Hampton Court Palace for the Halloween event. That was great last year. I did that, and also for varying other things for like Christmas time. But I didn't get out that much this year for varying reasons. To do outside vlogs, but I think the last proper one I did, other than the YouTube shorts I've done, is when I went to, was it April, May, April I think it was, yeah, in a local a little village, your village, right near where I live. That was the last one I did. Other than that, not a lot. But hopefully soon I can get out and get some done. But if I do have the teeth extracted by a specialist dentist, that's if I do, then I'll be out of action for another week or so because of the more antibiotics and painful gums, and you know, you just got to do, like, they give you a whole list of stuff you got to do. You got to gargle salt water, you got to do this, got to do that, just to protect them for a while. So I'll be like old Billy Bob with that one tooth. Nah, it's just the way it is. But I don't know. But yeah, anyway, if you've got any quick questions, pop them in the side chat. I'll be off in a moment. Time 5:30, and got a bit of dinner. Just 6:15, and then just chill out. Watch a bit of Nick and Andrew later. I know, it's disgusting, Philip. That's just what it is. Lucky it weren't like, if they, because they said they could save the tooth, the wisdom tooth. Was it? Yeah, I think it was wisdom tooth. Or no, anyway, save one of the tooth, and that cost like $2,500 for an implant. Could save it, or I could like have an implant $2,500. The dentist, disgusting, because it's like I get the on the NHS, I get the free checkups, and I pay £75 for the hygienist, and then it's whether like big work done. So yeah, it's a bit of a con, dentist is. It's not cheap. If you look at it, if you're under an NHS dentist, then you have to wait, because they did quote to have it done for the NHS, but it'll be about a year. So I was like, but I don't know, it's just one thing after another, really. Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna end the live stream. Thanks everyone for popping in, appreciate that. Do like this video, share and subscribe, and I'll be back shortly with some videos, and then the fingers crossed, all that, touch wood, back next Wednesday, 8 o'clock from Wednesday Night Live. Take care, cheers for popping in, have a good rest of Sunday, see ya.